Welcome everybody to Pork and Reviews. I'm your host Pork, and I'm once again joined by Lady Tano. It's gonna be a rough one. We've been a little busy this week and very little sleep. It's 2 a.m. here in Chicago, and I don't know. We gotta make it through this one tonight.
Yeah.
But
it's been a rough week.
Last week's episode we saw the reveal of Cad Bane. I was really excited about that because I really like that dude. I think he's really cool. Unfortunately, he went and he took Omega and shot Hunter, which was like bogus, and would have been terrible if he had died, but he didn't. So, it was really cool. I thought it was really cool that Cad Bane is back. But at this point, like this is Clone Wars season 8. Right, so we should just say this is Clone Wars Season 8, Episode 9. And once again, I completely forgot the name of the episode.
It's tradition.
We'll figure it out. Anyway, what are your thoughts on last week's episode?
I think it was so cool that Cad Bane made his appearance. I think that we're going to get more bounty hunters. We were talking about that. We might get some Boba.
That'd be
and the crew,
really cool to get
Embo.
Embo, yeah. What's his name? Dengar.
Yeah.
What was the name of the robot? That's gonna bother me because it's an IG model, but it was different. It wasn't IG-88. It definitely wasn't IG-11.
Man.
It was like Heidegger maybe or something like that. It had like a real name. I don't remember.
Yeah.
That'd be cool. Like totally, that'd be awesome. They're probably gonna have to get some intel from like Sid or something more likely, but we'll see. I don't think they're rescuing Omega this episode.
Oh, yeah, no, I don't think so.
No, and then on top of that, like I think Crosshair is gonna be like extra like pissed off and now out for a vengeance. They probably like melted half that dude's face. We'll have to see.
Yeah, for sure.
Right, we'll have to see. Because that dude went limping away from that battle.
He sure did.
Yeah. I one thing I don't know if you noticed last week's episode was a bit of a change because it was clone troopers that they were fighting, and because they were saying they were still calling over the radio like CT and their number, but they were using like lethal force. It wasn't they weren't set on stun, and for the most part they've been kind of just like knocking people out more than anything. But I noticed that in that episode, like people were dying. Like even Omega, I laughed about Omega getting that shot with the bow, and I was like, whoa, they let him do that. So it just kind of shows like a bit of a difference, like in the way the Batch, I guess, maybe views themselves relative to the rest of the clone troopers. We'll see. Why don't we go ahead and get this episode started, and then we'll learn the title right now. Cause let's do this.
Oh, bounty lost.
Bounty lost. All right. One of these days.
Once I get to this point, it's like, okay, I'm awake.
Yeah, totally.
Might need a moment, but
like shake the rust off. Of
right.
The only vessel on our scanners is Crossnest, and he's right on top of us.
Oh man, crap. He's all burned up.
Rapid jump. Not without Omega. The bounty hunter took her is long gone. We'll have no chance of finding them.
Oh, so this is immediately afterwards.
Yeah, I think so.
Make the jump.
Believer. They totally got like a cane. Hilarious.
Concentrating in a secure compartment.
I see it. You'll be sorry when my friends come for me.
Now, I wonder if he had that metal plate right here. I wonder if that was like because of that fight he was supposed to have with Boba at some point during the Clone Wars. I wonder if that's. I don't know. Maybe I have to go back and look and see every time he had his hat on.
It is quite inconvenient. Bane, did you hear me? Mr. Bane? You are a prisoner and are not to be trusted.
Have it your way.
That's gonna be her trick to get out.
Yeah, she's trying to get into his bed.
That's him. Cad Bane. So, how do we find this barrier? Check with it. See if the contact's not anything. We'll keep monitoring comms.
I mean,
we already got the
even,
Boba reference.
Yeah, I mean, even Boba needs to be careful here because they want that pure.
Yeah, but they ain't catching Boba.
Yeah.
You are a prisoner.
Okay. Let's get
Like this is where you like destroy that droid and be like.
Yeah.
Mr. Bane will be back shortly.
How long have you... It's not very nice to you.
It's like that. It's like that droid that was in Grievous's lair in season 1, episode 10 of Clone Wars. I was like, that dude's like his wife. The droid's his wife.
That's right.
Oh my, yes, that's working. It feels brand new.
Sorry. Don't need to be weird.
Oh, that's good, because that's exactly what she should have done. You know what I mean? You know what? Cool. They didn't Disney it up.
His hat is smaller.
Yeah, I know.
Smaller.
Right?
Like it looks kind of like those. How do you call it? Those.
Like the bucket hats?
Yes, the bucket hats. It looks kind of funny. It's kind of ruining it for me. Like, he doesn't seem that cool anymore.
Nah, don't bring it up now. Leave it alone. Let's just ignore it.
Hold on.
Not destroyed enough.
Mr. Bane, she's quite obviously right there.
Hunter? I'm
Ooh,
here.
keep going.
Got away.
I know, right?
Oh man.
Who wants me?
You'll soon find out.
I told you you'd be sorry when my friend showed up.
It's not the Bad Batch.
I know. Oh,
What?
Torn away? She needs help!
None you could give.
He's right.
damn.
Fennec?
Yeah.
Shand.
Oh man.
It's Total always be doing some stupid thing like that. Oh!
Dang.
He's still alive? Oh, the money's gone! Oh, man. There better not be any monsters.
I know that'd be pretty typical, right?
I know. Always monsters.
Saved by the monster.
There's some like Snoke stuff. Hey, you better watch them connections and any sequel trilogy stuff. I don't know how I feel about that.
Right. No, it's a different thing. No?
On the target. I will not fail.
This guy.
Can't believe Bane's still
What
knocked
happened
out.
to Fennec?
They won't get
She's,
this time.
there she
There she
is.
is.
The only person you can rely on is yourself. Omega, I'm trying to help you.
See, she probably got hired out
This is the
specifically by
same thing
now
on
to say.
Pandora.
There
Yeah.
you are. You are coming with
It's too late for that. It's time to go.
Bunch monsters.
Yeah. Always.
Oh.
Look.
I mean, that's been sitting there for a while. Imagine how that smelled.
Yes. Maybe.
going for the flight.
Ugh.
This
He
guy!
just doesn't go away.
I know!
So annoying.
She's smart enough, I'll say
Yeah.
that. You know? Oh,
Hey, the target is getting away.
That was some kick.
I know, right?
To the ship.
Watch, they're gonna come snatch her up. Here they come. Gotta cut it real close. There you go.
Fennec or the batch?
That's the badge.
Omega, you in there? Ah, good to have you back, kid.
She fought well.
You have us.
Aww.
We can't fight them all.
Omega, you don't have to worry. You are never going back to Camino.
Promise?
I promise.
No, you don't make promises
Yeah.
in Star Wars. Oh, that's it.
Alright. It always goes by so quickly.
I know these episodes
Right?
are so short. It's
Yeah.
like 24 minutes, you know,
Yeah.
and then it's done. I have to say, I don't know, I'm a little disappointed they rescued her in one episode.
It was so quick.
Yeah, you know, I thought it would be dragged out a couple episodes. You know, maybe do another side quest where they have to go and, you know, do something for, you know, for someone for a little piece of the puzzle where they're going.
It makes me think like, well, then what's next? Like, you know, because
Well,
it was
I mean,
such a quick rescue.
I mean, Cad Bane is now gonna
Yeah,
be
for
actively
sure,
going
for
for them.
sure.
I mean, now you have Cad Bane. You're still gonna have Crosshair and the Empire now, and you know Crosshair's gonna be like laser focused on finding these guys.
yeah.
So I mean, it's just gonna be more of them on the run and stuff. You know, they'll probably end up getting like ambushed on Sid's. You know, was it Pantora? You know, more. I don't know. We'll see. You know, but I thought it was gonna be dragged out for a couple episodes. I thought we were gonna like, you know, I thought they were gonna have to really like push to try to find where she was. But I mean, yeah, you know, I don't know how I feel about that.
Yeah. That's kind of like where I was going with like it was just like a little too quick. So then I guess
Yeah.
we're moving on with the story, but again, it's like, well, we've already seen Cad Bane take Omega. We've already seen the Batch like rescue her.
And then you have like Fennec, who's just kind of like in this like cameo type of role. You know, she was in the one episode where they first encounter her. Now she's in this one, and it's I mean that's cool. I like the fight between Cad and and Fennec. You know, that was a cool fight. And I wonder about the head plate. I wonder about the head plate, because I don't. If that head plate that he has is because of that fight with Boba, that means that that's still canon. Mm-hmm. You know, I know it was like animated. I think it might be on YouTube. I could be wrong on that. But it was like animated or storyboarded or something.
Yeah.
And you know, it's supposed to be Boba shooting him in the head, and Boba's like the ultimate like bounty hunter in the universe. But you know, I know like some people are speculating of whether or not we were still gonna get that standoff between the two. But if he has a plate on his head, I just can't remember if he has it in any other episode. I gotta see what. I don't think so though. You know, I feel like they showed it a little too much to like be trying to like draw your attention to it.
Yeah.
You know, so.
Yeah. But it's kind of like going back to like, well, you know, how much is gonna be retcon, how much is gonna be, you know, going like according to like canon or what we've seen so far as being canon. Even like I know last time we were talking a little bit about Ventress and are we gonna see Ventress, and I love Ventress. Like she's one of my favorite characters.
But you know, someone did
but I do want to say that like I think that the Ventress story the Dark Disciple is one of the best. Actually, it's I mean, not that I've like read like hundreds of books or whatnot, but from the books that I've read, that is definitely my favorite by far. So I still want to see that, and I don't want to see that go away.
Yeah.
So that's why I want to see Ventress, and I want to see more, but I wish that, because I don't know if we were supposed to get that with Clone Wars.
It was.
Like
originally. It was. Yeah, it was supposed to be like.
I still want to see that. I don't really
like,
want that to change.
Yeah.
And that's where it goes back to like I don't know how I feel about like retconning stuff, because I like there's a lot that I do like. You know, now when we get to like the sequel trilogy, like, you know, that might be a little different, you know, that's a different story.
It all.
That's a different story, but what I mean, like everything before, like I don't know how I feel about that, you know? Like I said, I expressed the same concerns with Ahsoka and her story. You know, what, like...
I mean, you know, the retcon on the Ahsoka story was really good, though. You know, the way they handled the last 4 episodes of the Clone Wars, I think, was better than anything that was going to be in the book, in my opinion.
Yeah, for sure.
At least for the flashback stuff, I do like the story of how she kind of comes back into being Fulcrum, you know, and taking that role. And then going back to Dark Disciple, it was supposed to be 2 4-episode arcs. You know, so 8 total episodes.
I feel like we were
but you know, someone in the
that.
comment section of our last video had said that, you know, he brought up a good point that you can't necessarily bring Ventress back here into this timeline where we're at now, because her destiny needs to involve Dooku, and at this point Dooku is dead.
Yeah.
So the only way for it to exist is, you know, and if, you know, anyone from Disney ever sees this, you know, make a standalone Dark Disciple, like 2-parter movie.
Yes.
You know, 2 parts, 70 minutes each part. Hell, you could space them out a year from each other. One of these little 70-minute movies, like in the fall, another one maybe in the summer. You know, please make that arc.
Man, that's missing
it's
so
amazingly
bad.
Good.
It
has everything in that arc. There's everything in that arc.
Yeah.
You even got my monsters. But, you know, we'll see, you know, and like I said, you know, at this point, this is like, for real, this is Clone Wars Season 8. Yeah. You know, I mean, Clone Wars are over, but, I mean, he's definitely still continuing the same, like, these same stories and these same characters, you know. But we'll see. I mean, you know, next episode, I don't know now. You know, I'm worried that we're going to just go back to the, you know, little like missions here or there for another like 3 or 4 episodes before we get something you know, more meaningful or more, you know, we're gonna have like 2 or 3 episodes of filler for sure. It's episode 9. I think it's supposed to be 16 episodes. So was that make like 6-7 episodes to go?
Yeah, well that's why I say that. I don't know what's gonna happen next.
At least 3 of those episodes are gonna be filler. At least 3 of them are gonna be filler.
Yeah, but that's going back to like my comment about like, well, what, what's next? I mean, and obviously I'm eager to see what's gonna happen. I'm still intrigued by just everything, but I just. Again, I don't want anyone to think that I'm not enjoying this, but I don't want the same. I don't want a lot of the same. I want to.
I think. See,
I don't want the formula.
I think that this goes to like how when like for instance like with Rebels, I feel like you would feel this way if we watched Rebels in this week to week format, but you were able to watch Rebels like back to back, just straight binge through the entire thing. Yeah. So like Rebels, you'll get like 22 episodes. Like only 7 episodes of those 22 episodes are like advancing the story. The rest of it is filler.
And Rebels was so good. Rebels was so good.
Now if we were to actually sit back and watch all 9 of these episodes, we were to sit back and watch through all 9 of these episodes back to back. It's gonna pace better. It's gonna feel better.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I'm not arguing that. Sometimes I feel like it's a little formulaic. Like we're getting some similarities with the Mandalorian, and whereas Rebels, I feel like that was completely different from like episode 1.
Yeah, because they had Rebels, everybody had their own stories, and we haven't done that really much here. All we're really getting is Omega. It's very Omega focused with Hunter and Wrecker, and then Echo and Tech are kind of like, off to the side. What we need to start seeing is a little more of these like these branching off. Rebels did it really good, where you get like the Zeb and Ezra episodes, then you get like the Kanan Ezra like Jedi Apprentice episodes. And then you get the Sabine and Hera episode, that everyone kind of would go off on their own little adventure.
But everybody had like a story.
And that's the thing is that we haven't done that yet. We're
as
only
an individual.
Yes.
Like I was a fan of everyone as an individual. I mean, like
hell, even Chop got his own episode.
Even Chop, and I'm not seeing that here. Yeah. And I feel like it lacks depth. Again, I'm not saying that I'm not happy watching it, that I'm not enjoying it. Of course, give me Star Wars and I'm gonna love it. I'm gonna really enjoy it. But I feel like something is missing with this overall. Yeah. In my opinion.
And
that's my opinion.
We'll probably get there. You know what I mean? Especially if they're gonna do multiple seasons of this. This isn't gonna. I don't believe this is the only season that we're gonna get. So we'll probably get there. And the truth is Rebels was a slow burn, like when that came out. Watching it in this format, and I watched it in this format, where it's just week to week to week, and it would get a little cumbersome, But then, like when you're able to sit back and watch it all from beginning to end, nonstop, like then it becomes like really good. Because there's some payoff. You know what I mean? Like if you get a couple episodes where they're a little slower. It's fine because you got something coming up next. Whereas this is like we wait the whole week for this, and it's like, oh well, they resolved it real fast. Like there's no real,
way,
I like when they end. I like when they they end on like a cliffhanger where it hypes up the next episode. Yeah. And, now it's like it feels so resolved that it's like well, what's next?
Right.
I mean, Cad Bane chasing him. Or, I mean,
Right, that's why I'm like, okay, we already saw him taking Omega. We're going to see him do that in a couple of episodes.
Yeah, or attempt to catch her
or cross her again. And it's going to be the same thing. Yeah. Again, I may be wrong. I hope I'm wrong. Yeah. We'll see.
All right, well, we'll see. But,
ooh, we're a little negative this time. Right?
A little bit. Probably because of the lack of sleep, maybe. But
caught us in a mood.
Yeah. But all right. Well, that's all we have for today. You have anything else?
No.
Okay. So we'll catch everybody next week, and I hope you enjoyed this episode of Pork and Review's reaction and discussion of the Bad Batch. If you like this video, please like and subscribe to the channel. Definitely more content coming. If you are into more political discourse, I do contribute to another channel called Chit Chat Chill. We talk about some social issues. It's a very cancel culture free setting for us, and we have a lot of fun with that. And the link for that is going to be in the description if you want to check out that channel as well. You guys have a good night, and God bless.